Congratulations. We work so hard, now we get to vacation. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl THURS. So today I thought I would just drop a video about the semester, the academic year. So let me take the time out to say congratulations to everyone who made it through this academic year. If you were going to school, if you were doing work, congratulations. It's still a big deal, you know. I think this was perhaps one of the most challenging things that we as modern day human beings had to do, because we are in the midst of a pandemic. We still had to persevere. We still had to go to school. Online learning, as we can now testify, is not the same as face-to-face learning. And some of these lecturers need to be collected. And I just want to say congratulations to everyone who, persevered and pushed through and was able to still make the most out of this academic year. So congratulations to you guys. For those persons who are actually in final year, big up your clean self. Does. And for those persons who are just, in the middle or just starting, I know that might have been weird, especially for the first time university students. You probably think that was not how your first year was going to be. But either ways, you did it. So big up yourself, And shout out to all my friends that are in medicine, holding down the fort, these frontline workers. Shout out to the cashier at the supermarket, general food, large and massive. My cashier, she always have me, and the security guards and everybody who played a part in just ensuring that everything came together for the greater good of mankind. So this video is just talking about you guys. I'm hoping that you guys will drop some comments, because you guys never really comment below. Shade. Talking about, how was this academic year for you? How was this year of work for you? What are some of the things you learned? So I'll quickly tell you 3 things that I was able to become better at. And that is actually not being present. I know it sounds weird, but usually in a regular semester, regular thing, you have all these different things to do, and your time would just be so, you feel like you're running from one event to the next. Because everything was online now, I could stay at home and be on time, because I'm not the most timely person. So I was actually able to be more present, should I say, on time. And I know the persons who I work with can attest to that, because I would be the person to show up for a 1 o'clock meeting at 1:30. But I'm so much better at time management now. If that counts. What thing too, I feel like one of the things that I've also definitely learned is how to communicate better. I just don't have the time and the energy. So I send emails, I send reminders, and I have definitely learned better work ethics, because it's just working from home, you don't have constant reminders that you should be doing your work. So sometimes it's definitely easy to get a bit carried away and not remember to actually do the paperwork. So working from home, I've definitely had to be more responsible with my own time, because it's easier to just waste time. And I know persons who were studying from home as well had a similar experience, where you'll be like, oh, I'll study next week, and next thing you know, it's 1 week before the exam, and you're now trying to do stuff. And I know that's procrastination, but the pandemic didn't really help me with that, because I was already a huge procrastinator. So if anything, it made my procrastination worse. So I had to mentally check in with myself and be okay, this is your to-do list. Actually, talking about to-do lists, I make one of these every day using scrap paper, because I have to literally be able to visualize what I have to do, else it will not be done. And I think one of the most challenging things for me in this entire pandemic was just being away from my family. So I feel like really more independent because I've learned to do so many things that I would have never done on my own. And not just being away from my family, but also being away from my friends, because I feel like all my very dear close friends were so distant from me. I mean, even the ones who live in Jamaica, I could not interact with them as much as I wanted to. So I felt like it was a bit challenging at first, but the Lord did provide. He eventually sent two persons that ended up living right on my compound as well. So those two angels really came back, and I was like, wow, this really does help, because having persons that you can relate to and you can have conversation with just face to face, sometimes it's different from talking to someone on the phone all the time. But I mean, those are the three things. I've become more timely. I had to like really come up with strategic ways to stop procrastinating, and I have literally become a more self-sufficient person. Like, instead of asking someone to follow me to go somewhere, I'll try to figure out how can I get here on my own. And I think that is also interesting, because I feel like if the pandemic did not happen, I would have just always been stuck in this little bubble. So let me know, guys, how was your academic year? How was this year in the working world? What are you guys been up to now that you have, like, if you were going to school, you know, have this whole big gap? Are you guys going to be doing internships? What is up? Let me know, guys, and keep safe, because, you know, when this storm begins to like fade away, people take it for granted, and then boom, explosion again. We're having second waves, third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave, and I'm just here like, oh my god, is this see how many waves are we going to have, you know? So keep safe, guys. Love you all. Don't forget to share my channel, like and subscribe. Now they only say congratulations. Work so hard.